Come out here and stay on till I die. Come out here and stay on. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Till I die, Lord, we need a miracle. Oh, Lord, we need a miracle. Oh, Lord, we need a miracle. Miracle, miracle, right now. Oh, Lord, we need a miracle. Oh, we need a miracle. Oh, we need a miracle. Miracle, miracle, right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Put your time in, baby. Put your time in. Listen, we would sing softly until the preacher didn't get the preach. Let's do this too, and I'm out of the way. I made a vow to the Lord, and I made a vow to the Lord, and all I need to make a vow. All I need to make a vow. Lord, I won't take it back. Lord, I won't take it back. Lord, I won't take it back.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
Align with your body, says I heal me. My people, my people, my people. My people, my people, my people. How are y'all doing? Y'all all right? If you're glad to be here, go ahead and drop 3 green hearts in the comments. Hey, hey, hey. Drop 3 green hearts in the comments if you're glad to be here. Hold, is this monetized? Hold on a second. Because if it's not monetized, I'm leaving. Give me a second. Make sure I'm doing my job. Oh, Lord, it ain't monetized. That was the Holy Ghost that got my attention. I would be so pissy right now. If y'all gonna have to give me hold on for a second. Go one more round. Hey, 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 hey. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands, hey. Join SafeSpace, refuge for your SafeSpace. All right, now that's better, because ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be doing this for free. That devil's a liar. Hold on, what is that? You should do a churchy call and response quartet theme songs, not that this ain't the bop, just thoughts. I've been trying to redo this song and do a new theme song forever. And every time I say, I'm going to redo it, now we love it, don't change it. And I happen to like y'all. So there's that. What Angel Heart said, because I know it's something sassy. BT, you haven't been here forever. You could have been on time for I wasn't on time. I wasn't on time at all. Hey, my carousel queen. Listen, I got your email, but you know I'm notorious for reading emails, not responding. I am coming, my carousel queen. Ain't heard that jam in 50 months of a Sunday ride. Thank y'all for the green hearts, man. It's good to be here. Though I would love to just simply cut up, we got some serious stuff to talk about today. We're going to be talking about the Supreme Court's overturning of the 1965 Voting Rights Act. We're going to talk about the new virus that's going around. Is it like COVID or is it not? We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to do something special. The third segment, I'm going to change the scenery. I'm going to go on the front porch and I am going to do tarot cards. So if you have any questions related to what we're talking about today, or anything in particular, we will do tarot pulling and see what the spirit's saying. All right. So let's just let's go ahead and get ready for that. Hi, Aaron 4416. How you doing? I just had an idea. We'll send you a voice note. Okay. Do I need to listen to it now, TC? Let me know. Lord, the news just got me tired. I'm telling you, that's half the reason why I didn't want to go live, because it's so aggravating. I mean, like, they told me that good stuff happened to good people and bad people don't win. And all I'm seeing is bad people winning, and it's making me pissy. Excuse me. May I be more specific? I'm seeing ignorant white men destroy this earth we're on, and seemingly there are no laws in place to put them in check, maybe because they wrote them. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not tonight. Okay, TC Craig, not tonight. All right. So here, I do need to do this real quick, guys. Now we're going to get into the topics at hand. No worry, we're going to get to the topics at hand, but I don't know what my soundboard is anymore. So I need to go to this soundboard real quick. Y'all don't mind if I go to this soundboard real quick, and then let's just see what is this? Are you going to discuss the FBI raid in Virginia? Remind me. I'm gonna start that because I'll discuss that a little bit. Lisa. All right, let me see here. This is the new guy. I got a new member, I think. Oh, okay. So that's okay. So this one is the whole song with no intro. Okay, this one got a little intro to it. Okay, what's this one? We got a new member. All right. Okay, got that one. What's this one? I'll be awarding that before the night is over to somebody. What's this one? I missed that one. Okay, let's do this one. Oh. This is my offering song, okay? Okay, what's this one? Oh. That'll make me start crying. What he keep you from? From all hurt and evil. Now I done been through a lot. There was a lot that was not kept from me. But what was kept from me was all in evil. Oh my God. Hey, Marcellus, how you doing? Okay, just give me a second, y'all. Hold on. What? All right. One thing hasn't changed. VT Cloud. What? I'm just going through my sound bar. All right, now. I got one more. Hell to the no. Oh my God. Here's the video to that. Hell to the no. Let's get into the things of the things. Thank you so much. Hi, my name is VTerrillHill, and I am a soul healer. And though I am a soul healer, I'm more interested in the healing of my own soul than anybody else's. So if you are new here, welcome to Safe Space. We talk about an array of topics. Today we're talking about the overturning of the 1965 Voting Rights Act, this new virus that I cannot pronounce. I'm going to need y'all's help on that. And then we go to some tarot card pullings. We are a community, a safe space. It's a $2.99 private community. I'll be going live after this show over there. We cuts up. There's also a sacred space where I pray, teach, prophesy, love, cover. I'm an accountability to some, mentor to others over there. And we'll talk about all of that for the end of the show. All right. Are y'all ready to get into the things of the things? If you're glad to be here, just go flood the comments with 3 green hearts just one more time. One more time and we're going to get started. All right. Flood and evil. Girl, ain't nobody asked. You don't know what I am. You don't know. You don't know. From all earth, harm and evil. From all harm and evil. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for the person that sent $10. If I get 9 of you to send $10, it'll help us reach our goal today. We'll discuss that during the break as well. Thank you so much for the green hearts. Appreciate y'all. From all harm and evil. Thank y'all for the green hearts. Thank you so much. What Marcella say? And he keeps his shirt button all the way to the top entire time. Old culture. Listen, I ain't nothing but an old churchy church boy. And I'm okay with that, you know? I'm okay with that. All right, let's get into the things of the things, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I am y'all know me. For those of y'all that don't know me, you're about to get a crash course. What we are experiencing, and hold on, what is this? But I do know, and so does it. Right. What we are experiencing is what I would call unprecedented. Let me check. All right. Yeah, let's get into it. Y'all ready? I feel it. I feel a fuss coming. I need somebody to pull my coattail. Where we are in America right now, it's a space. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. I just need 8 people to send $10 now. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I just need 6 people to send $10 now. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. If 6 people can send $10, it'll help us reach our goal. Hey, baby, how you doing, Hell to Love? I need to hug your neck virtually. Go ahead and click that link and sign up with the promo code so I can see your face now. She's a part of the sacred space. This accountability. These are people that I watch over, I think about. Anywho, and I'm thinking about you. I've been thinking about you, Hell to Love, quite a bit. Please go ahead and click that link and set that appointment so I can just talk to you and make sure you're all right. Okay. Let's get into the things here. What I have realized with the Epstein files, I'm going to the Supreme Court, just bear with me, is that America, more so the world, was never built to expose the atrocity of the white man. America and then the greater world, when they built the systems, laws, statutes, governances, did not build them to expose the atrocity of the white man, aka Epstein files, aka obliterating Palestine, choosing a fight with Iran when there was no quote unquote imminent threat, making a resort out of Palestine on top of a genocide, shutting off resources of Cuba and allowing the elderly and the young to die because there's no oil, and then trying to enforce embargoes to try to break the back of Cuba. So I will kill your citizens if you don't do what we want you to do. I know that we are blessed, really blessed in America to be comfortable. But what America and her counterparts are doing in the world is what they said Muslims do. if America, Lord have mercy, was in the Old Testament, there would be a nation marching around the walls of Jericho, America, and it would be written in the annals of biblical history, oh, how the mighty country of Babylon has fallen. So you can keep your righteous indignation about abortion. You can keep your righteous indignation about sexual freedom and sexuality. When the moral fabric of this country never existed. So now let me say this. One of the biggest disappointments as I've been on break is we've talked more about Brian Karn than we have what's going on in this nation. Allegedly, because I didn't study it, so I'm going to say allegedly, but what I read, over 400 women have been arrested due to the overturning of Roe versus Wade, while it's no one but Epstein and Ghislaine has been arrested because of the Epstein files. So men can hurt, harm, abuse little children, but women cannot choose to abort their baby, even if the baby is going to kill the woman. And let me say this, no disrespect, but the largest Black Pentecostal assembly in existence ain't said nothing, Church of God in Christ. How is it that blackness is up under siege in America and we haven't got one statement? I can tell you why. You want to know why? Because women are still up under captivity in the Kojic church. So what can you rebuke what you're a part of? I just want to know. I mean, come on, let's be real. If you have not updated your system, you're currently serving the system. I'm back. What was that? A couple of summers ago, it was some Baptist convention, and a lot of those old heads, I forget what denomination it was during their protesting because a woman preached one of the main nights. Let me just say this real quick. Y'all forgive me, but it's been a while. It's been a while. So just let me get some of that off my heart. Because we're talking about the system that was never meant to be exposed. Was it the Southern Baptist Convention, Mad Church? Let's talk Brian Karn for a second. This isn't about, what I'm about to say is not a direct hit towards or for Brian Karn. What I saw was a whole bunch of people doing what? Protecting the system. There is a man that has been a liability to the branding of the Black Pentecostal church for a decade plus, with scandals and babies and STDs and this, that, and the third. And now he has pled guilty to the mismanagement of tax funds. Now, do we kick him while he's down? No. But do we go over in a board to speak up for him and protect him as if he is not a criminal? And what I saw was more talk about his goodness than his predatory ways. Because how can you preach on tithe and offering and the due diligence of, not due diligence, but what's the word I want to use? Management, because I can't think of the adjective, of money and budgeting and how the kingdom person is supposed to handle their money, and you are not handling yours on purpose. So I am not for, now the only person I give a pass for is Lexi, because they, if one person hit, then the other person hit back, then the other person can hit. There are some things that people say about me, well, they used to say about me online, I can't get mad at because I've said things about them. Lexi's off limits because he shouldn't have clapped back on her. But other than that, I'm not for kicking him while he's down. But what I noticed was there were more people concerned about how the church would look than the true condition of the church. Now, what does that sound like to me? That sounds like what they said about the Epstein files. If we were to expose the Epstein files, it would tear the world apart. So we would rather cover indecency than confront it. Now, I tell my spiritual community this. How do you protect yourself from the system? It's really simple. One would say love, no. Nope. One would say good character, no. Truth, honesty. Because that is one thing no system in this world is based on: confrontation with truth. The church got an elephant in the room, and they would rather prance and dance around it than deal with it. What are we going to do about these gays? What are we going to do about Black people who feel disenfranchised as they see their white Christian counterparts parade a lunatic in the office? So instead of confronting the racial divide in Christianity in America, instead of confronting the challenges of what do we do about sexuality in America, we're running revivals. That is what they did with Diddy. Instead of confronting, we're still bankrolled them, financed them, pushed them, overlooked it, looked the other way. I wasn't there. It wasn't me. And then you got people like Usher. Why am I going to kick a man while he's down? What do you mean down? Even if he wasn't a part of a RICO case, he was a horrible person. What do you mean down? So it's all the same. Same thing with Epstein files. Now, let me get to where I was going. So before I do that, though, so let me be very clear. We don't have a church problem. In times past, y'all know I would really, hey, NC Guy 746. Hey, Riri. My God. Hey. We don't have a church problem. We have a system problem. And how do you buck against the system? Make sure you operate in truth and in honesty for the rest of your life. You can speak in tongues and dance. You can go to the revivals and you can join their church. But your one difference need to be, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to assimilate to the culture of this church and fake. Put on a voice, put on a disposition on Sunday, and then live the opposite of that Monday through Saturday. And in your home, do that, and your finances. All right, now, that being said, in 1965, in 1965, the southern states used things like literacy tests and poll taxes to suppress the Black vote. Now, y'all don't piss me off because, see, this whole vote don't matter thing, it might have some semblance of truth to it, but I don't think it is as true as people say. Because the suppression thereof has been around for decades. So nonetheless, in 65, southern states were using poll taxes and literacy tests to suppress black votes, especially silencing black women leading change. And let me say this, because y'all know how I am. If you want to stay current in anything as it relates to existence, from this day until the day you die, find a black woman and don't let her go. I don't care if you are gay and you don't fool up with women. You need a close confidant that you're very intimate, not sexually, but emotionally and mentally intimate with, that can speak into your life, my black man. If you do not have at least one black woman in your village that has voice for you and to you, you are behind the power curve. Always listen to black women. I don't know what to tell you, but it's just the truth. Now, the Voting Rights Act stopped these tactics, and they gave black communities stronger voices as it relates to justice. But now we're in 2026. The Supreme Court, that is, now ruled that impact alone is not enough. Intent to discriminate must be shown. So let me break this down for those of you guys who's not really understanding what's going on. Impact says that there is a large portion of black voices that are not represented in Washington. That's impact. Discrimination says we will drown black voices on purpose to keep them from having impact. So one is a product thereof. One is on purpose. So the 1965 Voting Act blocked both, the product thereof and when you want to intentionally block the black vote. So if you drew your districts in a way that did not allow enough black representation, that was against the law, even if it wasn't due to racial intentions. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say it again. If you drew your districts back in the day that stifled black representation, it was against the law, even if you was not just trying to be racial, you just wanted your political party to win. Well, what the Supreme Court did was they said that if it impacts the black voice, it's legal. But if it's proven that racism is in it, it's not legal. Now, how in the world do you prove racism in something of a slippery slope like this? So now you see the kind of stickiness and nuance connected to this decision. Before the rule was overturned, southern states had to ask for permission to redraw the maps, like an oversight or accountability to make sure they weren't up on that stupid stuff. And now they don't have to ask nobody. They can do whatever they please. Now, here's where things get really sticky. In America specifically, race and politics are twins. Do not fuss, Vincent. Do not fuss, do not fuss. And that's what burns my britches with these extreme leftists, because they're pushing for an agenda that wipes out the black voice in politics. And on some level, they think that is progressive, and it is not. Any movement, law, idea that stifles the black voice is taking America backwards and not forwards. Because racism and politics in America, you cannot have one without the other. And to be quite frankly, one of the things that I feel like us as Black people have not done is been loud enough about the power of our vote. But let me not go down that road now. Black votes affect both political power and community empowerment. And especially those that are part of the marginalized community. I deal with clients. I got a roster of clients, and some of them are homeless. Some of them are living out of their car because there's a housing shortage in the state that I serve. There are some living in sheds, waiting on assistance. And I think what gets me is some of those people will take a dirty jab at Democrats. And I'd be so confused how a certain type of American citizen votes against their interests when they are the largest beneficiary of Democratic policy. Jesus Christ. The very fact that you are on my client roster says that you are a benefactor of Democratic policy. And you can get mad at me all you want. That is actual and factual truth. Anywho, race and politics overlap. Now, without protection, gerrymandering can silence Black communities in the future. Now, let me say this. Hey, Jan, what they're doing with old girl in Virginia, what they're doing with the state congresswoman in Virginia is ludicrous. This woman, though well known, very well known, really got on the national stage when she was the architect of this Virginia redistricting that did everything but, if I'm correct, erase Republican votes in Virginia, putting more seats in the House. And she's very animated and vocal. And this older lady, Black lady, who otherwise unknown nationally, or not nationally, probably known nationally, but known more in popularity, not known in popularity, now popular all of a sudden, her office has been raided by the FBI. People can say, Senator L. Lewis Lucas. Now, let me say this real quick. Right now, of course, the Republicans contested that gerrymandering in Virginia. A Republican judge pretty much halted it. And then, of course, it got unhalted. Then they went to the Virginia Supreme Court, where it is now at a stay. There has not been a decision made. So that's still up in the open. And I do not like to talk in definitives, but I need to say this definitively. We need to be praying that the Virginia State Supreme Court do not overturn the new map in Virginia. I don't know how much America can take with its unchecked power. Okay, now let me keep going. So you can say, all right, now let's talk about the Supreme Court real quick, because y'all know I enjoy this. Hold on, I got lost. I'm back to myself now. Good googity moogity. Lord Jesus, I enjoy this. What do y'all say here? Yes, we need all the prayers here in VA because we essentially will have voted for nothing. Correct. Absolutely. Now, there is something we're not talking about enough on the national stage. Y'all know what that is? In my opinion, the Supreme Court is compromised. Hillary Clinton, don't fuss, Clinton, don't fuss. In 2016, a lot of people believed the Kool-Aid about Hillary. And they thought that though Donald Trump was a joke, that it was a rebuke to the establishment to knock Hillary out the way. And there was a quorum of folk that was saying, listen, the Supreme Court is at stake. This is bigger than Hillary. I just don't trust her. She's a this, she's a that. It can't be that bad. Ask one of those 400 women that got arrested for some type of abortion since Roe versus Wade was overturned. In my most sincerest opinion, we're going live in the private community after this, y'all. Hold on one second. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment too, please. Hey, girl. I don't understand why I ain't heard from you. I got attitude. That makes me pissy. You need to be emailing me. World. Anywho, the thought that I had is that the Supreme Court is compromised. Now, here is what's interesting. Y'all want to know what's interesting? Because remember, I started this by saying there is nothing in policy or law or anything that was put in place to expose the atrocity of white men. Y'all remember I started with that? Well, guess what? Currently, there is nothing in place to fix the Supreme Court. When the founding fathers of this country that I'm a citizen of wrote laws into existence, it was pretty much on the honor system that the Supreme Court justices would always hold up the highest integrity and not be brought out or bought out, not be paid off. So because the idea was that if there was one power that could not be corrupted, was the Supreme Court, there was no backup plan in place. There is no red alert button. You can impeach the president, get the right votes, you can get them out. First of all, that's scary. So the only thing that can happen, now, listen to me, guys. Please listen to me. These frappe drinking, bull nose earring, purpled hair, Brooklyn colonizers called leftists and progressives, do not listen to them. Why? Because there is a high chance that we can get the majority in the House and the majority in the Senate. Now, how much of a majority? I don't know, but a majority yet the same. What does that, when I say we, I'm talking about Democrats. Why is that important? Let me tell you why that's important. Because the one thing that can overrule the Supreme Court is if Congress codifies the 1965 Voting Right Act as law. Let me give you an example, okay? Are y'all enjoying this? am I talking too much? Are y'all enjoying this? Let's talk about LGBTQ marriage, okay? It was first a court ruling. What was it, Brown versus Oppenheimer or whatever that there was? Back when Obama was in office. It was not a necessarily law, quote unquote, of the land more than it was a ruling of the Supreme Court. Well, Donald Trump gets in office, and there is this fear, and he stacks the courts, and there's this fear that the Supreme Court was going to overturn the LGBTQ marriage decision. So what did Congress do? Congress codified it as law, which now this cannot be anything challenged in the courts. Congress must now go back and uncodify it, undo it. It got to go to Senate and signed by the president. So with enough majority, 2/3 majority, that is, 2/3 majority in the House, 2/3 majority in the Senate, Democrats can codify the Voting Rights Act. Donald Trump can veto it, but if they have enough support in the House and in the Senate, they send it back. He has to sign it. What am I saying? Every single thing that was rammed through America by way of the corrupt Supreme Court can be undone in the midterms if we get enough Democrats in office. Then we ride it out for the next 2 years. Are y'all understanding the importance of these midterms? This is what happened Donald Trump's first term. I think he had a supermajority then, as he has now. I forget. But when the midterms happened, the blue wave came, and they started shutting him down. So I put a whole lot in this one segment. Number one, the system was never meant to expose white men like they're being exposed right now. That's why there's nothing that we can do about the Supreme Court. That's why there's nothing being done about the Epstein files. Number two, impact versus racism are now two different things. So I, as a colonizing cracker politician, can make decisions that impact Black people and then prove it's not racism. Number three, I believe the Supreme Court is compromised. Number four, the only way to undo this compromising is, number one, stack the House and the Senate. Number two, stack the courts. Number three, burn this whole shit down. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Yes, I understand the importance of the midterms. Good. Let's see here. Fun fact: the county I live in is the reason why votes get recounted both. Why votes got recounted both Trump elections. It's the same county Kendrick Johnson was found dead in the gym, Valdosta. Oh, I heard that they reopened that case with Kendrick Johnson. I'm so glad about it. I covered that many moons ago. The midterms are very important. Yes, and very clearly. Good. Yes, Georgia is a different breed. I got out today and casted my vote. To be honest, we catching hell in Georgia. Our governor changed the way we can vote. It's crazy. All right, guys, we're going to run a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about this virus. Okay, I cannot believe I've been up here for 51 minutes. Why did y'all let me do this? And that's why I'd be tired. This is why I be tired. God dog it. Oh, hold on. Somebody was oh, Alexander Fox. If you're still watching, I'm going to be talking about the virus in the next segment. I hardly ever look at Instagram comments. All right. When we come back, we're talking about the virus, and then that's not going to be that long. I'm just going to do a quick update, and then we're going to take a break, and then I'm going to go out on the front porch, and we're doing tarot cards. So, any questions about the current topic? Any questions about the current topic? Any questions about anything else? Go ahead and get them ready, because in the third segment, we're doing tarot cards. Then we're going to go to the private community and do some more chatting. Don't y'all go nowhere. We will be right back.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
All right, thank you so much for joining me. Hi, my name is VTerrillHill, and welcome to SafeSpace. This is a space where if you're Black and spiritual, disenfranchised, marginalized, or whatever lies you are, you can come here and be yourself. There's only one thing I require. Two things. Number one, believe in yourself or want to believe in yourself. Number two, do not harm anyone in their beliefs. And if you can do that, you can be a part of this community. And that's just that. All right. If you want to be notified when I come live, I want you to do me a favor and text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I come live. You guys have been so kind to me today. I need 6 people to send $10 and help us reach our goal. The Cash App is SafeSpaceVTH, SafeSpaceVTH. PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is at VTerrillHill. SafeSpaceVTH is the Cash App. PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is at VTerrillHill. P.O. Box 221, Wisset, North Carolina 27377 is the P.O. Box. Send me something nice. I always open what you guys send me live, all right? If you want to be a part of the after show, we always do an after show after the show. Join the SafeSpace private community. It's only $2.99 a month. We go over there. It's more relaxed. I'm probably going to be drinking and eating something, Angel Heart, and speaking whatever comes to my mind. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Thank y'all so much. I just need 4 people to send $10 and it'll help us reach our goal. God bless y'all, man. God bless y'all. Now, I want to say this. I love politics, but my passion is to help people grow spiritually without the confines of religion or construct. I do that in my spiritual community called Sacred Space. You can go over there for 4 days for free. Oh my God. I just need 2 people now. Y'all are so kind. Good googity moogity. Y'all are so kind. I just need 2 people to send $10 and we would have reached our goal. Nonetheless, thank y'all so much. 2 people to send $10 would reach the goal. But join safespace.com. You get 4 days for free. I teach every Thursday. We have now today's session was dope. Yo, I don't know. I think y'all think I'm just talking, but I don't know if y'all know how much y'all are missing not being a part of Sacred Space. We listened to music. We shared stories. It's such a warm, sweet community over there. And plus, I pray and prophesy and do everything over there, all right? Email me, info@VTerrillHill.com. info at VTerrillHill.com. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do me a favor. If you're watching this now, please like it. If you're watching the after live, what do you call this? The replay. If you're part of the replay gang, do me a favor and like this and comment. All right. All right. Where we at? I think that's it. Oh, thank you so much. I just need one person to send $10 and we would have reached our goal. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are such a blessing. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Oh, I almost ended this live. The way my feelings would have been hurt if I ended this live, y'all. Are y'all enjoying this? I hope you are. Welcome back, Safe Space public community. Let's get really quickly, not long at all, really quickly into, child, this virus, child. Good googity moogity. Now listen, I'm not going to be long. All right. There's an outbreak. Thank you so much. All right. We met our goal today. God bless y'all. Thank y'all, man. We met our goal. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. 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 Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. There's an outbreak going on. It came from a Dutch cruise ship. The virus is linked to Argentina. Okay. I can't pronounce this thing. What is it? The hantavirus? Now, it came from rodent droppings, and it got to humans. Now, I was very interested because I was trying to make this make sense in my mind. How do we go from rodents to humans? Now, I ain't gonna tell you the first thing I thought. Okay, that's not the. Just want to just say that. Anywho, anywho, I was really like trying to figure out how did this happen. Well, it come to find out, hantavirus. Hunter? That sounds so okay. Hantavirus. All right, bet. What happened is the rodent droppings clearly got into the air, the breathable air. So imagine walking into a room that had probably is or were infested with rodents, and then these rodents defecate into the room. Maybe there wasn't a lot of airflow, and you walk into this room, breathe the air, and now you have caught the hantavirus. Okay. Now this particular strain, the Andes strain, can spread between humans, but now everybody's already geared up thinking about COVID. Let me tell you the difference between the coronavirus and the hantavirus, okay? The coronavirus was airborne. The passing from the rodent to the human is airborne. And not just any rodent, because my question was, why didn't New York got full of hantavirus? It's particular rodents in Argentina. So sort of closed. Once the virus gets into the human, it is no longer airborne. It has to be passed through body fluids in close contact. And that's the difference between the coronavirus and the hantavirus. So as of now, there's very little chance that we are about to experience a global pandemic. Okay? Because again, this is not an airborne virus. Now you up there kissing Tom, Dick, and Harry and Susie Leanne, and you get to shaking and shivering, that's on you. But long as you keep your lips to you and your village and in your other body parts, we should be good to go. We should be good to go. Hold on. It's a lie. Conspiracy theory full hat on. They trying to control the population again. I don't need this. I don't need this drama in my life right now. All right. Now, here's the part that made me a little pissy. Did y'all know that 6 Americans was on that cruise boat And those 6 Americans are now walking around free. And though they may have been exposed, it might be 2 to 8 weeks before they start showing symptoms. Now, I know that, well, accordingly, allegedly, this is not airborne, but I think considering that in the last decade, we've had a global pandemic, they should be a little bit more careful about letting these aliens walk the earth. Wrap them so-and-so's up in a padded room somewhere. 2 in Georgia, I think 2 in Georgia, I think 2 is in Texas, and 2 is in California, if I'm correct. Now, they seem to be doing all right. But again, they could have been exposed to the virus and then 2 to 8 weeks before symptoms come. All right. Now, public risk is low. And allegedly, the health officials are tracking. Let's keep our eyes and ears open with that, because you never know who touched who, where, and why. Wrap up, cover up, pray up, and you'll be all right. All right. Now, here's what's about to happen next. I have to, hold on. Why is the Hunter cruising, though? What do you mean, Jan, by cruising? I still wear a mask in crowded places and definitely when flying. You know what? I'm not an unbeliever in Corona, but I wasn't a mask wearer like most were. Like, I was one of those ones that like go to the CDC website. So in my high rise, I used to live in a high rise, and I think you would be on the elevator every bit of 20, 30 seconds. And so the idea, I forget the time span, but if you were not in the same room with someone affected for a certain amount of time, it was least likely that you would get it. And so I really was not tripping like that. I really wasn't tripping like that. But I was careful though. And I'm gonna tell you this. The shutdown, closed down, what you call it? The shutdown? Whatever it was, it changed my life. I used to go to the movies. I used to be out. I have not recovered from being sheltered in place since COVID. I don't go to the movies anymore. It's just, I don't know. Let's see here what y'all said. Wow, what a coincidence that those Americans live in each region of the U.S. Okay, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing it. No. Y'all is not about to get me all gussied up about this. We're not doing this. Exactly my question, Jan. What did Jan say? Oh, about the Hunter cruising? VT, you just rebellious. I am. I really am. Not just for COVID. People out here with active measles and things. Now, that's true. That's true. Yes, the lockdown. The lockdown is what it was called. Oh, here we go. Recash, no Europeans, Africans, or Asians, just Americans. Here we go. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Listen. My antidepressants wear off about this time of night. I don't have time for this right now. I don't have time for this right now. We can talk about this tomorrow morning about 10 when I take a new batch. We're not doing this, all right? I'm not going into large crowds anymore at all. Me neither. Let's see here. I haven't been in the movies in years. I had that AMC membership. I was supposed to go to the movies with my nephews 2 days ago. Only reason I didn't go because they waited too late. My gosh. Let's see here. What health officials we don't have any. They always let go under the administration. You know, I was purposely, Jan, ignoring that. Because I'm gonna start fussing again, and we're already an hour and 5 minutes in. Okay. And I don't want to fuss anymore. Now, y'all stop. A KLM Dutch flight attendant. Well, I could see the Dutch flight attendant being sick because that was a Dutch cruise liner that held these aliens. So I get that. Okay, let's see here. But I think the Michael movie is about to make me go when I think nobody's there, like as soon as it opens up on a Monday. Yeah, I was supposed to go see Michael with my nephews, and I changed my mind at the last minute. All right, here's what we're going to do. Yes, I'm about to go switch positions. We're going out into the front porch. And so those of you guys that enjoy the tarot card portion of this show, we about to have us a good old nasty time real quick. Tarot carding. All of this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Okay. Now, I know some people, I never forget. I don't know who it was because they had made a fake account, but I had predicted what was going to happen with those two twins with that murder suicide. And there was somebody that was like, I guess they were waiting for me to be wrong. And they jumped the gun because they were like, oh, you think you're so good, you got that wrong. And it scared me a little bit. I had to go over there and check. Nothing happened. Got it right. So but nonetheless, I'm not perfect. I ain't trying to be perfect. I'm good at what I do, but I'm not perfect. A lot of times tarot as well, it gets you in the neighborhood. Sometimes you don't get to the right house, but I'd rather be in the right neighborhood and take my time and let life lead me to the right house than to be in the whole wrong state, whole wrong county. Shine. Anywho, let's see. Can we ask? Yes, you sure can. Y'all can ask personal tarot cards. All right, that's fine. I was back to back. Give me 6 feet and stay over there. I was back. Give me 6 feet. Stay over. Now the 6 feet thing I participated in. I didn't play about that 6 feet thing. Step away from me. Uh-oh. Y'all remind me to say something in the private community. I lock that down. Private community, remind me to say something. All right. Now here's what we're gonna do real quick. Let me see if I can employ my nephews. Let me see. Because if I can employ them, then this transition will be more proper. Hold on 1 second, all right? If he act right. Let's see if he act right. Are you asleep? Can you do me a favor? Please, please, please. All right. Never mind. I can do it faster. That's fine. I got it. All right, that's fine. Okay, but you're gonna move quick though? You ain't got to leave the house. I just need my iPad is plugged up on the right side of my desk, and then there are 2 decks of tarot cards on my desk. Bring me the iPad and then put the 2 tarot cards outside, the 2 deck of tarot cards outside. If you do that, I tell you what, you do that, I'll let you have a Sprite. But you got to do that in the next 2 minutes. I'm watching, starting now. It's 109:35. Okay, I'm watching. All right. Mind your business, Recash. Lord Jesus, why is my dog barking? He about to tear this house up just to get a Sprite. The clock is ticking. Anywho, let's see here. I only started hugging people that ain't blood related to me when I got. Listen, my mama used to do that. You sleep? Yes, ma'am. I just want to say this real quick. Okay. Your daddy. And I'm like, oh my God. So are y'all, I want y'all to get y'all's questions ready. I got to get the iPads. I didn't want to get the iPad set up until it was time because I didn't want the battery to run out. Okay, those are perfect. I just need the iPad though. All right, thank you, buddy. Yeah. Hold on, baby. I'm up with the lights on. What that mean? All right, here. Let's see. What is this? Notes would like to access your contacts. Don't allow. All right, thank y'all for your patience. Praise the Lord. Give me a second here. Copy. Yeah. Go ahead and get my stuff and get on out of there, friend. Go ahead and get it. You got it? Go ahead and get it. I'm watching. They like to go in my room and get stuck. I don't like that. Okay. Oh. All right, so we are about to transition. Hold on for a second. I need to log in. Oh, I'm so glad I looked at it. I need to log in so that I can. I was about to make a mess, y'all. Hold on one second. All right. Let me log into my account. I was about to make a big old mess, and then we're gonna be ready to go. I will bless thee, O Lord. Hey, bless thee, O Lord. Heart of thanksgiving. I will bless thee, O Lord. Lord, oh Lord. I will bless thee, O Lord. Here we go. Bless thee. I'm coming, y'all. Bear with me. Bless thee, O Lord. Oh, heart of thanksgiving. Oh, 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 oh. Bless thee, O Lord. I will bless the Lord, bless the Lord, bless the. All right, almost there. By the time we come back from break, I'll be outside. Go ahead and have your questions ready.
And we will be right back.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
Okay. Are y'all ready? If you can hear me, he's preparing for his readings. Hold on. What is that? Oh, you know, that is so true, LaQuisha. That's my card reading song. I will bless thee, O Lord. I remember Levante mentioned that. That's the song I sing naturally when I'm about to read. All right, let's go here. You're getting in trouble. No, I'm not. All right. What do y'all have? What kind of questions do you all have for me? If y'all can hear me, drop 3 green hearts in the comments, by the way. Drop 3 green hearts in the comments if you can hear me. I want to make sure y'all can hear me clearly. Bless thee, O Lord. Oh, heart of thanksgiving. I will bless thee, O Lord. Bless thee, O Lord. Hey, bless thee, O Lord. No, it's not, LaQuisha. It's open. Heart of thanksgiving. Hold on for a second. I need y'all looking at doors, numbers, and stuff like that. Bless thee, O Lord. Okay. All right. Good. Good. All right. What y'all got? Talk to me. Let me know what's up. Yeah. What's up? Love you, Lord. The bugs are about to eat you. You know, interesting enough, first of all, LaQuisha, you stay in the deep country. All right. Anywho. I want to know why my money. Well, here is the thing. Here is the thing, LaClara. For you, as soon as I read that, what I'm discerning is belief. You got to believe. The thing is, it's like here is the deal. You got to graduate your thinking now. One mustn't stay in a place of forever. One of the unfortunate things, and this is a little soul healing in this as well, y'all, but one of the unfortunate things about those of us who go through a lot of trauma is we naturally get into a place where we stay down. The problem is the second part of healing is when we open back up again. See, the butterfly cannot stay in the cocoon forever. He must, or she must, or it must surrender to the natural flow of things and break out. Your mind need to catch up with the graduation of your spirit from the last storm. You gotta clean up. You gotta dust off. All right, and you will find opportunity, because there is a lot of opportunity around you, even when it comes to whatever about your career, job, or whatnot. It's almost like resources. There's a lot of opportunity when it comes to you and resources, LaCara. But the thing is, you have to. We find what we're looking for. We find what we're looking for. So if we're geared towards the thing going wrong, that's all we're going to see. There was something that I was perplexed with this week, and I didn't know how I was going to get around it. And just like a thought came to my mind, I could have been did that, but I didn't think about it. And that's what, we'll see. And there you go. To be honest, I don't feel like I deserve them. And that's what is holding you up, because the type of energy that's going to attract is mishap, downfall, less than, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. That's that. Anybody else? Now, I know y'all didn't have me come out here, because this was Sacred Space's idea that I do this. Where is T.C. Craig at? Bless thee, O Lord. Na, 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 na. Bless thee, O Lord. Anybody else before I go? Because you know me, I'll shut it down. How and do. How you think I know? Exactly. Them country skeeters are no joke. Yeah, interesting enough. And I think it's also because, hold on. My dad, that's what it is. My dad has the exterminator. He comes down here, what's the name? And he sprays and gets rid of the mosquitoes and all this kind of stuff. I need a word. All right. What, talk to me, Lisa. What's up? What's up? Talk to me. I've been working on my confidence since, what you need, Lisa? Talk to me. I've been working on my confidence since losing my father, because before that I was on top of the world for real. Yeah, and that is that's a real thing, and I don't think people spend enough time in that. You can grieve yourself to bankruptcy. There's a time and a season for everything, and if you're not careful in your sadness and your grief, you'll miss out on the sun rising. you know? Okay. The energy around Benjamin Braithwaite. Who is that? I'm going to pull 3 cards for the energy around him. I don't even know who. That name sounds familiar. Let me hold on for a second. Let me focus. Let's go. 3 shuffles, 3 cards. Yeah. Okay. First of all, there is some kind of deception. There's some kind of something that is unknown that needs to be uncovered, some kind of back deal doing, something done in the dark, all right? Especially around with this King of Swords, which represents like planning and action and words, sometimes contracts and law and legal. And then around relationship and harmony. So when it comes to relationships and word being given or contracts, something about relationship and contracts, everything isn't as it seems. So whoever this person is, I don't know, that name sounds so familiar to me too. Whoever this person is, everything isn't as it seems, okay? Because there's more that meets the eye when it comes to relationship, contracts, words, and whatnot. Let me know if that hits, because I don't know who the heck Benjamin is. You know, I had a tarot card reader get mad at me one time because I asked a very general question like that. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know what to do with that. Let's see here. Yeah. Just what the spirit is saying. All right. Where you're at, what needs to shift, and what happens if you don't shift, okay? First card is where you're currently at. Second card is what needs to shift. Third card is what happens if nothing shifts. Oh, shoot. Oh, hold on. I didn't know who that was now. Yeah, something ain't right. There's more going on than meets the eye. There are things that's hidden. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that at that. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's something behind the scenes. So it's not just simple missing. All right. Remind me to come back to that, Jan. I'll come back to that. All right. Yeah, because now that I got context, we'll go deeper. But absolutely, something ain't right. No. Where you're at, what needs to shift, and what happens if it doesn't shift. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit, for always talking to us. 1, 2, 3. Where you at? Woo! Woo! Okay. All right. Okay. Funny enough, the death card here, all right? And naturally, the death card doesn't mean, well, I gave a prediction to someone 2 years ago about a figure in their life passing at a certain month. And I felt it so strong. And it was one of the predictions, prophecies that I thought, man, I missed that one bad. And then I found out that there was a death. It just wasn't that year. It was the same month predicted, but the following year. So sometimes this does mean death, but in this case, Lord have mercy, death talks about surrender. You are in a shedding process, okay? One of the definitions I remember about this card
it says that if you try to hold on to things, it's like you end up losing more. Sometimes you, Lisa, girl, listen, sometimes you got to let go. You can't, there are certain things you can't control. There are certain things you can't fight. You really got to let go, babes. There's a teaching I'm going to teach very soon called Take the L. Sometimes you got to take the L. You're not going to always get it how you want it, when you want it, where you want it. It's not going to always fit together like a puzzle. And I know sometimes we want that for the sake of peace. We want that for the sake of the big picture. But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen if we back away from it, you know? Now, what needs to shift is the 5 of coins here. And dressing up the 5 of coins, it talks about, see this person outside of the building here. They're outside of the building, and they could be sad. They could feel rejected. And one of the things that the 5 of coins says is that you can get so caught up in what you've lost that you don't realize that what you need is right around you. But when we go fighting for what we're losing, we end up putting ourselves in a situation of rejection. And it's like we start losing more. And then another definition of the 5 of coins is things feel heavier than what they are. It feels like there's not enough energy, resources, options. And so you must let go. Now, if you do not shift, it's going to mess with, It's going to mess with justice. If you do not let go and you not change if you don't shift in your mindset about the death period, it's going to mess with your justice, okay? All right. So if I had to put your prophecy in a song, I would say it like this. I surrender all. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. I surrender all. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. Now, interesting enough, Lisa, as you surrender, I do sense a bit of like more rest for you, a renewing of your mind and peace. I don't know if this is connected, but it's something about relationships there's gonna be some peace that comes to relationships for you in this period. But you gotta release, allow yourself to be rebirthed. We die to be rebirthed, okay? All right. I surrender all. I can believe that. Got it. Got it. That's all we need to hear right now. Oh, okay. All right. Good. Let's see. Bro, you're so anointed. Them claps had some power in it. Oh, yeah. I feel my ja. Sometimes you have to take the L. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I totally understand. Good. All right, y'all. Catch me while I'm on, because I'm not going to always be on. I surrender all. A part of my break, y'all, was to embrace my spirituality. Y'all know I don't typically do this live. I always do it in the private community. And I spent this elongated break truly embracing who I am as a person and not being concerned about what people got to say about me. I am who I am. I am a voice in existence and for existence. And quite frankly, I'm not going to be shut up. You know? And so I am going to be displaying more of my more radical spirituality on the public platform. Anybody else? All right. That's interesting. Normally, y'all be blowing me up. All right. Going once, going twice. I used to say in the welcome in the old time church,
We welcome you once. We welcome you twice. We welcome you 3 times in the name of Jesus Christ. Oh, gosh. Ooh, it's a little chilly out here. Is it me or is it taking forever for the weather to get warm, y'all? Golly. Yeah, she probably sleeps. She said she might be asleep because I come on too late. That feels so loaded. You are so cold. I am. I got it bad. Let's see. I mean, that's such a loaded question. Like, can I just tell y'all what I feel before I even pull? If the universe or if life, existence, what have you, operates on I put in an application for a new job and what is person? Okay, gotcha. Hold on a second. If everything works on energy and the universe is balanced, so this whole evil, good, right, wrong is not in play, you know what I'm saying? It's almost as if there is energy propping him up. And that's just what I saw off the top of my head. It's a prop up. See, let me tell y'all this. You can be fooled and think that the phenomenon of spirituality is only regulated to the traditional church experience. And you'll mess around and think the person that's supposed to lose, they'll end up winning. Spirituality is not stuck inside of Christianity. And if you believe that, you're probably getting your butt whooped by life. All right, let's go. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. I don't even know if I want to pull this or not, but let's just see what happens here. 1, thank you, Spirit, for always talking to us. 2, 3. I hope y'all understanding what I'm saying. Jesus Christ. The heck? Let's pull 3 more cards here. 1, thank you, Spirit, for always talking to us. 2, 3. I believe the Antichrist. I believe it's in the Antichrist energy that's propping him up. Not that he is the Antichrist, but the Spirit is definitely operating in that administration. Joni Lamb done got out of here. Why is he not? Hold it, Joni Lamb is dead? Hold on, when did Joni Lamb die? Somebody, really? I didn't know that. Let me go back to the original question here. I pulled 3 different cards because I wanted to know what the second deck would say, because of course I would love for the man to get out of here. Interesting enough. Oh yeah. So in these decks, these are minor cards, okay? So what it looks like on a very day-to-day, first of all, you have the Hermit card. This is introspection. This is internal. Disappointment, heartbreak. It's very interesting here. But then this kind of erratic, crazy energy. So I'm going to say, and I'm not even trying on this, I promise you. The other ones I was trying, I'm not trying to, but I'm going to say, what I'm going to say is, it's like
it's like darkness, heavy. It's just not good. That don't have nothing to say because the major arcana is where I'm going to put my focus on right here. The strength card, the justice card, and the 7 of coins. Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't see right now him being kicked out of office, but I do see him being stifled. Okay. Recash, write this down. Write this down, Recash. I don't see like anything necessarily happening. And I could be wrong. And the only reason I do that is because of the minor arcana. The minor isn't saying anything too heavy. But the major strength, justice, and the 7 of coins, right? Strength talks about control, discipline. Justice talks about balance coming, and those are major arcanas. And then the 7 of coins, not yet, but something is coming. Okay, it's in the works right now. And so there is something brewing. And I believe we're going to know it. There is something brewing, and we're going to know it. But I don't think it's like death or anything. But it's enough to stifle. Hermit, go inside. 3 of swords, heartbreak, disappointment. Page of wands, like a new burgeoning energy, but it's immature, it's erratic, right? And then with the strength, discipline, justice, balance, 7 of coins, working, something that's happening but not yet coming to pass and manifest, but it is coming up the road. Something is coming. All right. Let's see here. I put in an application for a new job. And what does the spirit say? I don't really like pulling these in either. But hey, who Chi, how you doing? You all right? I'm gonna do one card, all right? It's gonna do 3 shuffles, 1 card. Let's just see what's happening. I don't think I spilled some coffee on this table. What's going on with 1, 2, 3? It's cold out here. Queen of Wands. All right. This queen. All right. I'm going to say this. The Queen of Wands is a lady in leadership. She is full of energy. She's the it lady. She's the lady that walks into the room. All right. And all the men want to buy her a drink. She is in control of her sexuality, sensuality, sways through the room. All right. So if this job is connected to anything that's going to elevate you, promote you, put you in charge, help you find your confidence, anything like that, then that is in the affirmative. If not, it is describing you, and you're going to be all right anyway. Be confident and be in your power. But there's definitely, it's definitely talking about being in your feminine, in your power, in your confidence. Don't shrink back in whatever you do. Don't shrink back in whatever you do. Move forward. Be fearless. You're that girl. You're that woman. You're that chick. All right. All right. Another question: will Trump turn for a 3rd term, or are these midterms going to stop him? I'm just going to pull 1 card for that, and let's just see what happens here. Now, these 1 card pulls are very, we're not doing the whole private community pulls here. 3 shuffles, 1 card. What does it look like? All right, let's go. No. 8 of Cups. Walk away. No. No. Let me tell you this. By the time this is over, he's going to want to walk away. By the time this is over, he is going to want to walk away. Rikesh, can you write that down, please? By the time this is over, he is going to want to walk away. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Joni Lamb died today? I ain't even know. Ain't nobody told me. Now, see, the problem is, if I mess around and tap into this energy, folks gonna be calling me a warlock for real. Let this child rest. One card. One card. Let me be serious for a second. Let me be serious. You know, a lot of times what happens is, one, hold on for a second. 2, 3. Yeah. A lot of times what happens is you do things you feel like you're doing things for the right reasons. And maybe in the afterlife, you look back and think, what have I done? Was it worth it? Could it have gone differently? Maybe I should have stood up. Maybe I should have did things differently. Anyway, I have the Knight of Coins, all right? Now, the Knight of Coins is a very practical, methodical, planning person of strategy. Take with that what you will of me. I'm not going to look up no stroke. Ted Turner died. Yeah, I heard about Ted Turner. Ted Turner yesterday went on right behind Spirit Airlines and him still roaming White House rooms. Right, everybody died, but the one that need to die. Chichenese, tell me about this job, though. I saw it as soon as we got out of Sacred Space earlier today. I was going to send it to you, and I got distracted. Oh, that's fine. The last 18 months, Joni was on one. Yeah, yeah. You know, you know, I think, and I could be wrong on this. I'm not going 10 toes down, but I think there are moments of clarity. Because see, the Knight of Coins is very practical, very realistic. You can't tear down this. You're not going to destroy this. You're not. No. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And though it may feel bad, I will not allow myself to be in my emotions. I will not allow my emotions to take over me. This is the work of the Lord, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect the work of the Lord. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to da. You know, it's the imagery. You know, back in the day, the old telephone operators, and they would call, hey, and may I speak? And they would punch holes like that. That is what it seems like she did. But if you asked her then, she would say she was doing this for the greater reason, the greater cause. But I think sometimes we get an opportunity to look back and think, God, dog, what have I done? Yeah, and I'm going to stop because y'all know that thing I do. And I don't want nobody calling me a warlock tonight. Because I feel it. Hold on. It deals with high fashion, but I currently hold a management position that I want to get out of. I work in the okay. Yeah. That's that kind of vein. Yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. That's that kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. So I take that as a confirmation. I take that as a confirmation. What does the future look like for me and my significant other? Okay, that's dangerous. But if you want to do that, your energy, his energy, the collective energy. Card 1, your energy. Card 2, his energy. Card 3, the collective energy. I'm going to use this one here, right? 3 shuffles. 1, thank you, Spirit, for always talking to us. Always talking to us. Never letting us down. Praise God. You come up as the lovers. Your energy is the lover's card. What I'm sensing in this is a desire to make it work, a desire to like come together, to bring the pieces together, to make a choice, to make it work. All right. I don't know where y'all are at right now, but if you want it to work, let it work. If you want it to work, make up your mind. If it is working, keep on going. But the Lover's card, and in this particular deck, there are 3 cards, and there's 2 people. There's another version, and then this one is or 2 or something like that. Anyway, this version here, I think it's almost like speaking to you, putting the pieces together, coming in alignment, coming into one accord with yourself. You know, a lot of times in relationships, whether we realize it or not, we don't. Sometimes we don't lean into it like we should because we're scared or we're afraid or we don't know what's going to happen next. Are they in it? Are they out of it? And so we don't give it as much as we can because we're waiting on them to give us a sign to let us know it's safe. And they're probably waiting on you to give a sign to know it's safe. Everybody's waiting. But in this case, there's a lot of possibility and there's a lot of alignment. And interesting enough, I think this alignment, I feel this alignment within you, not necessarily alignment with him, but you coming into alignment, okay? Interesting enough, he is the Queen of Cups. He's the feminine and the emotion. I don't know if he has been displaying that in the relationship, but if he isn't, he has the ability to. What I am sensing is probably like some like individuality, and if you guys allow each other, yeah, like interesting enough, I don't know how long y'all been together, I don't know, but if you guys allow each other to be individuals, you're going to get the best out of each other. You're in one space, he's in another space, but if you allow each other to be individuals, you love like you love, let this person love like they love, you're going to mess around and enjoy each other, okay? All right? Because funny enough, your energy and his energy is really, really singular. It's not, this is what you're putting into the relationship more than this is how you're showing up. And this is how he's showing up. The Queen of Cups is very much the feminine of emotions. I like the Queen of Cups because the Queen of Cups can be all things to all people. She's in charge of the water. There's a lot of spirit involved in this, okay? She's the feminine of the emotion. She can nurture and she can be there. But it's something about this person, whoever this is, it's like almost, and you'll have to tell me where I'm at with this, Lady Alex, but it's like almost they're not quite there yet, but they can be. I still feel this for you too. Whatever the peak of this relationship, it hasn't peaked yet, but it can peak. But it's going to require individuality. Okay? What do you want out of this? You go for what you want, let them go for what they want, and enjoy. Okay? A beautiful card for the combined collective energy is the Temperance card. Now, hold on. First of all, the Temperance card is we're not going to do too much. We're not going to do too little. We're right on. And I feel like that's what it is. Y'all got to find the rhythm, find the pace, find the rhythm and find the pace and the rhythm of the relationship. Okay. And Temperance also talks about patience and nothing extravagant. Take your time, but it's almost like a stillness. Okay. What I see out of this is almost like content. You know, individuality is going to breed a content relationship between the two of you. All right. Okay. And this is a major card. The Lover's card is a major card too. And this Temperance card is a major card. Middle of the road. Take your time. Be patient. Don't rush. Believe. And you're going to get the best out of this relationship. Let me know if that hits, Lady Alex. That's way too specific not to. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for trusting me. Hold on. I just hope Joni got saved before she went home. All right. Let's see. Me too. The low bill, but I tolerate it because I'm institutionalized, so I'd rather be outside no matter what. See, he hate the cold. I hate the cold. Thank you. You're on point. All right, good. Because you know, some of this stuff I'd be saying it's either right or wrong. ain't no in between, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Y'all are moving a little slow, but we're almost done. If you were blessed by this naturally, I'll never be the one that say you got to pray for prophecy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I received that. I mean, I received the acknowledgement is what I'm saying. I received the acknowledgement. And that's really what I've been doing, guys, on this break. You got to make up your mind. You're just going, I am who I am. And if you don't like me, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. There we go. Here. Anybody else? If you were blessed and you want to sow, you can. If you don't sow, at least whisper a little word of prayer for me. Thank you for that, man of God. Anybody else? We know it be on you. Yeah. Because that Joni thing is a thing. That Joni thing? And to be honest with you, I'm glad you took the break. For real, you're glowing different. Oh yeah. That Joni thing. People get desperate, man. They'll do anything they need to do. What about the midterms? All right, let's do this. Here's what we're gonna do. This is my last one. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. This is my last pull, and then we're gonna. Yeah. Thank you. We'll talk about Joni in about 10 minutes in the private community. All right, this is the last pull, okay? Now, y'all help me remember because sometimes I be forgetting, okay? This deck is the Democrats. Remember, this deck is the Democrats. Hallelujah. This deck is the Republicans, right? Republicans. And this is the collective. Starting second term, what does America look like? Okay. All right. Okay. 3 cards per pull. Democrat. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit, for always talking to us. 1, 2. Okay. Woo. 3. Okay. 2 cards fell down. Cards are popping out. Okay. So those there Republicans. One. Speak to me about the real terms with the Republican spirit. 2. Spirit 3. How come I felt like that was about to happen? All right. How come I felt like that was going to happen? I swear. Where am I at here? All right, hold on. Come on, Vincent, let's go. The collective, America. 1, 2. Woo! All right. Okay. Interesting enough, Democrats. All right. Recash, you still on? If Recash is not on, yeah, she's still on. She just did that. I need this on paper, Recash, if you don't mind. Democrats. We have the judgment card. All right. The judgment card for me is like, I don't believe in this God's judgment thing. God gonna get you. I think that is fallacy, farce, manipulative. But I do believe that judgment looks like you sow what you reap. What have you been doing up until now? Have you been making good use of the time? And you are judged by your actions. Now, there is a corrective element in there because in the season of judgment, you all always remember this. In the season of judgment, It is an opportunity to change course. It is not an opportunity for God to get you. It is an opportunity to look at what you have done and ask yourself, should I continue or should I switch? Change direction, shift, okay? We have, this is the next card, the 7 of coins, okay? There is something, judgment is coming. There is something profitable. Oh, okay, got it. All right, check this out. Let me tell you this right now. If the Democrats don't wake up and get in one mind and get in one flow, they're going to spoil the upcoming election. And that will be judgment. In other words, we cannot assume because the Republicans are doing bad that we're going to win on the back of someone's failure. I'm going to say it again. Democrats cannot rest in the fact that the Republicans are failing. And if something does not change in the collective Democratic voice, it might not bode well in the midterms. Remember, I said that. Now, why? Because number one, no, we talk about majors and minors, right? There's one major card, judgment, and then what happens is deciding what to do, what to move forward. Interesting enough, both of these cards are sort of the same. One is high level, one is low level. One says, what have you done up until now? One says, let me stop and see if what I'm growing is sufficient. And this card says, I'm stuck in between two decisions. And so I'm doing nothing until I figure it out, all right? Wherein this deck for the Republicans, first of all, the first card was the 7 of Wands. This is about defense, fighting, standing up. What you got? And in one of my decks is the feminine, and she's a warrior. You, Lord, we got to wake up, right? Then another card is the Sun card. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is the Republicans deck. The Sun card is one of, if not the most positive card in the tarot deck. Jesus Christ. So we're fighting to win. But there's a monkey wrench in here. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And both cards, even though right now the Republicans have more positivity, as if they'll come out more on top, there are elements in these readings that say some of this ain't got nothing to do with what's going down in the everyday. So let me be very clear. Right now, the Republicans are in a better position. And I feel like they're in a better position because the Democrats seem to be leaning on the failure versus moving forward with strategy and messaging and this, okay? But the judgment card in the 7 of coins says there's opportunity if you come out of indecisiveness to do well. So that's still remaining. Wherein the Democrats seemingly are in disarray, but not necessarily. I mean, the Republicans seemingly in a disarray, but not necessarily. The only thing is I get a feeling on this Wheel of Fortune card. Let's do some clarification on Wheel of Fortune real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. Oh, I'm going to do the collective, and then we're going to go. 1. Let me focus here real quick. 1. Please give me clear clarification. 2. And information for our highest good. I'm going to use that one. Oh, wow. That card that I just said I'm going to use, the devil. All right. Uh-oh. 3. So what's this clarification? We have the, so now this is clarification on what this Wheel of Fortune was. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Now, funny enough, the Devil in this Sun It's very interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. The Democrats are going to have to do something different. Because right now, outside of something changing, it's not going to be the blue wave we thought it was. All right. So y'all remind me to pull a little closer to November. Let's check up on this later and see where we're at. Because now I want to tell y'all something. I know we want to believe that God controls all. You know, that's not how that works, right? Are y'all listening to me? I know we want to believe that God controls all. That is not how that works. It is the decisions of men. So there's no such thing like, well, I'm not going to say there's no such thing, but in situations like this, so many things can change, my friends. Now, one of the things that I am not good in yet, that if you use, you could probably be more accurate, and that's looking at the how the stars are aligned during that time, and I don't really get into that. You know what I'm saying? But that's that. All right. Collective, we're gonna be all right. America's gonna be all right. America's gonna be all right. We have number one, the High Priestess, the Temperance card, and the Emperor card. Now, the beautiful thing about this is all of this is major arcana, major energy. This is not down to earth, everyday practical. There's something overarching in this. Okay. So when it is all said and done, remember I said this, regardless of how it lands, well, if nothing changes, America in and of itself is going to be all right. Nothing much is going to change on our end, okay? There's this kind of spiritual knowing, intuitiveness, kind of prophecy kind of thing. And this emperor leadership. I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, stars is this whatever. Of course you did. All right, y'all. Are we good? Because I'm gonna go back inside because I'm cold. So, anything else? There may be no lady to give back at this point, respectfully. Jesus. You know, I have not been following that case. Oh, I should pull on that case because I haven't been following it. But I'm cold. I'm ready to stop anyway because I'm cold. It's cold out here. All right. I mean, I guess I could pull on it. What's the name? But yeah, remind me tomorrow, y'all. Remind me another day. I'm cold and I'm ready to go. So here's what's going to happen. Well, that was eye-opening. Right. So here's what it is 11:38. I will be live in the private community at 11:45. At 11:45, I'll be live in the private community. And let's chat real quick. We won't be long in there. We'll talk about Joni Lamb some more and whatnot. Nancy and Joni. Yeah, we're going to talk about Nancy and Joni in the private community. All right. For those of you guys that I'll be live again soon. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm back now. All right, guys. So y'all going to be hearing a whole lot of me. Until the next time, y'all be all the way blessed. All right. Oh, I forgot about Nancy. She's still missing. Yeah, she's still missing. Y'all be blessed. I'll chat with y'all later. Bye bye. Hold on, where my mess at? Because I'm on this thing. Where did it go? I think it's this.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
Safe space.